Good afternoon. I'm Xiaobai from Xindongfang. It is my honor to share with you here. When it comes to Xindongfang, I see the desire to eat in your eyes. And some of you may wonder, why a cook? Will we talk about Hunan cuisine or pastry today? Actually, I come from New Oriental Education and Technology Group, and my boss is Mr. Yu Minghong. A large number of domestic international corporations such as Alibaba, Tencent, and Jingdong emerged after SARS. Then, what giant industries will be created after the pandemic? I believe that the education industry will bear the brunt. The pandemic's impact on online education is far-reaching rather than limited to short-term benefits. The leading companies in the track will usher in a strategic opportunity. The impact of the pandemic on the online education industry is mainly due to three variables. The sudden halt to offline gather training across the country has made offline institutions desperately seek to continuously provide relevant services to students through the online mode to avoid losing users. A large number of users have flooded into online training services, resulting in large increments of flow in a short time. With the delayed opening of schools at all regions, the government has promoted the establishment of internal cloud classroom platforms and instructed students through internet broadcast, recorded broadcast, and shared education resources. The pandemic has brought the heat to internet plus teaching, and the richness and fun of the internet allow teachers to make significant changes from their regular lesson preparations, instructions, and homework correcting. They are no longer authoritative teachers under the face-to-face class teaching system, but instructional anchors who know how to find high-quality and reliable learning resources and how to comprehensively use multiple teaching and presenting methods in the massive knowledge collaboration provided by the internet. People joke that doctors have become warriors, teachers have become internet celebrities, and parents have become class teachers during the pandemic. Only the children are still 神兽. The online education transformed from expansion to enhanced product experience. So customers have many choices and attach more importance to market experience after experiencing market education. The crisis of compliance and quality control brought by the rapid expansion has eliminated many people. Numerous internet education institutions are springing up during the 2020 pandemic, such as New Oriental Online Education Series, 跟谁学, 猿辅导, 作业班, and other public welfare-free or low-price courses from many online enterprises. On July the 6th, the share price of 跟谁学, an online education enterprise focusing on large live streaming classes, was $59.99, making its market value increase to 100 billion yuan. 跟谁学 became the only online education enterprise in China to have a market value of 100 billion. It is also the fourth education and training enterprise with a market value exceeding 100 billion after New Oriental and Xuersi. Similarly, there are also paid knowledge products such as iGet and Ede of New Oriental Education that have been deeply rooted in people's minds. The challenge for education is no longer just helping students get high scores. Traditional education has not solved the problems of talents in the new age. Developing brand teachers for training institutions and strengthening brand services have become old topics. The teaching efficiency, training effectiveness, and cost performance of the traditional teaching mode are receiving more and more questions. And conventional training institutions are facing a serious challenge. It is a severe challenge for education institutions to seize the opportunity and teach courses in the new age. The rigid natural demand, high user stickiness, long consumption cycle brought by high repurchase rates and high gross margin of the education have made this industry its hottest sector in the past decade and attached many capitals. The pattern of the education market is constantly changing due to changing needs and upgrading technologies. In 2018, New Oriental proposed the online merge offline, which originated from the dual teacher classroom to address the imbalance of educational resources and cover the sinking market. Through the deep integration of technological empowerment and offline services of the online platform, it achieves the goal that students are prepared to learn and teachers provide targeted instructions, thus improving the efficiency of teaching and learning. No student would like a boring class and a boring teacher. The integration of education and entertainment is to make education entertaining and make entertainment educational. The idea that education and entertainment are opposites has been deeply rooted in people's minds. But the celebrity teachers brought by the pandemic have shown us that entertainment itself can contain educational contents through practical examples. And by integrating no system knowledge, we can achieve the systematic knowledge transfer in education. The first change to education in the fifth generation era is the further liberation of the labor force, with more labor force shifting to teaching content creation and services. Highly customized content brought by big data and AI solve the shortcomings of the lack of customized education content, deposits various knowledge points into wonderful plate, and store them in the cloud. It brings new experience of immersive education and entertainment through the changes in content access brought by new technologies and the deep integration of AR and VR. Therefore, education and entertainment will not run in the opposite direction, but will gradually converge. The importance of education is undeniable, and the way of obtaining an education is changing. Instead of relying on traditional learning and education methods that have been followed for generations, learners are taking a more flexible, blended, and independent approach. More and more people are choosing to embrace modern technology and online learning, favoring more soft skill training and informal learning in their careers, and pursuing online academic training and overlapped and tiny skill learning more willingly. The reason for this is that traditional careers are completely outdated, and classroom knowledge and traditional education methods are far from meeting the requirements for career development. The VR contexts have a sense of the field, enabling them to deal with real-world problems in a real way in a classroom. At the same time, lifelong learning will be a lifestyle for people, and learning will be everywhere at any time. The leading education industry in the future is committed to building a broader education ecosystem to meet people's needs for education, embracing the changes to careers and learning brought by economic change. The independent learning approach will reshape education in the future. The pandemic will accelerate the influence of online education and accelerate the development process and sinking speed of offline education. It is no exaggeration to say that for the training industry, the next 10 years will be not only a decade of both opportunities and challenges, but also a decade of comprehensive upgrading and brilliant development for the industry. The industry giants will remain great, but they cannot stop the emergence of rule breakers and miracles. Maybe tomorrow you will find a new educational institution called 新西方. That's all. Thank you.